Drive slow, homie.
All right, folks, so we're back. Ricky didn't talk as much, and we were able to, well, actually, maybe I'm lying. No, he didn't. He did some push-ups to show us
full range of motion push-ups.
Full range of motion. Thank you, Ricky. And thank you guys at Juiceland. So, part one of this was talking about, our feelings over, going through our divorce, separation, divorce, concluding a relationship, and now we're following back up to talk about things that we've been doing to kind of get over that, hoping this could be some help to you guys if you're going through anything of the sort, and just things to focus on bettering yourself so you can be complete and prepared to love someone else. So, before I jump into stuff that I'm doing, Alex, whenever you finally, you've reached a point to where, you said, hey, I felt this relief, but there were still some other feelings that were kind of going on as well. Like, what did you start doing and focusing on to, better yourself and advance yourself?
Well, so for 6 months before we actually decided to end things, I had started seeing a psychologist, who had a focus in her practice on anxiety-related issues, and I worked with her for another 2.5 years before I moved to Austin, Texas, from Iowa City, which is where I was living. And I spent a lot of time trying to let myself feel the feeling, whatever that was, take it in, express it or vent it when I could, which, during the course of a regular day, you don't always have an occasion to do it. And sometimes I would not do a good job of it and bottle them up, and then they would come bursting out more strongly. But let the feelings come.
Yeah.
Your feelings and your thoughts have no reason to be judged. You have no reason to feel guilty for having them. It's what you do after that, and that's where it takes a lot of hard work. It wasn't easy, and I'm still trying to figure some of my shit out, and I'm still trying to work at it. And some of that is lifelong.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's true.
But some of it is particular to the divorce, and all of the things that come with that.
Yeah.
Let myself feel the feelings, and then after I got to a place that given day or what have you, maybe it was a few days, where I was more calm and framed in mind, process. Ask myself, why did I feel that? What was it about that made me feel this way? And then try and think of ways to move forward and let myself heal. And, one of the things that comes up is, we talked about in the first half of this, bitterness, right? And anger toward the other person, and blame, and then you start to think, okay, well, I tried to be a perfectionist, which sounds like I was trying to meet somebody else's standards and it's their fault, but that's not true.
Yeah.
What that really is me not taking ownership for my own needs in a relationship, and that caused a lot of pain for my ex. I know it did, and it caused a lot of pain for me. By trying to fit somebody else's needs, that's something I had to work on. That's something I still fight with, because I like to make people happy. I don't like when people are mad at me or don't like me, and it's a sensitivity thing, and frankly, it's just part of who I am. So knowing that and understanding that and managing that are important things to do. And as of right now, while we record this, I'm seeing a nice lady who we communicate about all this stuff openly and honestly, and it's like, yeah, I try to be perfect, and it makes me lose sight of what my own needs are and what I want to be doing with myself, and some of that is figuring that stuff out by myself still to this day.
Yeah.
What are my real passions and what are my addressing those things, because for me that's a lot of where I got lost in my relationship, and I think you had some aspects of that you related to, so
Yeah.
I'll hand it to you.
Yeah, definitely, man. The kind of the same thing in these last few months, because this has been a process that has been happening for years now, and we always try to will our way through it, and I got caught up in the same thing to where in my opinion, in my eyes, I felt like I had tried to be perfect in a degree of like giving her the needs and fulfilling the needs that she had, and never really trying to communicate early on, needs that I had towards the, in the last few years, and I just tried to take more time to start communicating what needs I have, but it kind of makes it harder for a person to receive that once they've kind of lost that love, adoration, respect for you, to where it's just like, okay, I hear you, but it's like, I don't really care about that, because you've already gotten to a point. And when I started going through these emotions, I started feeling, it led to a lot more reflection of myself, saying like, hey, maybe I'm not worthy enough of this person, maybe I'm not, and insert all negative feelings here, because they all were gone through. And when I finally came to a certain point of understanding, I'm like, hey man, you have to focus on you and focus on what you actually do enjoy and care about, so you can better communicate that to someone.
Right.
And I just started trying to immerse myself more into reading and trying out different things, looking at people in my circle of 5 who influenced me a lot, and kind of like seeing what hobbies and things they liked, and gave myself an idea of like, oh, this is something you should try, and I found myself enjoying yoga more frequently, and enjoying working out and doing CrossFit stuff here and there, joining going to church, which is, I'm not a super religious person. I'm a spiritual guy. I feel like, hey, there's something that connects us if it's just life itself, and we have our energies through that connectedness. I felt like, hey, I could try going back to church to get that sense of community, and I actually have enjoyed it. I actually went to a place that's not too overbearing. Still have thoughts on that, but But joined the fitness group, Fitness with Mercy. Had to do a plug in there, guys, because it's actually a great fitness group. But started doing Fitness with Mercy, meeting people, having more open conversations about things that are important to me, like politics. I'm a software engineer, so talking about things in tech, and just getting more involved in the community of things that I do helped me start to remember, like, maybe although I'm not the type of person that this individual would want to be around or be with, that doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me, I'm not as horrible as I was leading myself on to believe. And once I started getting a little bit more confidence in that area, it made it a lot easier for me to start bearing this life change that we're about to go through. So, by taking those opportunities
Bad
to like,
driver, sorry.
yeah, sorry about that, guys. He wasn't driving Voya, but I'm at a point now to where I'm trying to still learn how to move on, and I'm still learning about me, like you were mentioning for yourself. Like it's going to be a continuous process. It's not something that just happens overnight. But I am starting to find things that I love to do. I've found my voice. I found, my way of saying, hey, I can help people and I can still love and care for folks. And then I know when I need to stop because I'm doing too much, and start focusing love back on me, and not feeling like it's selfish. Not feeling like I have to ignore myself or keep my mouth closed or bite my tongue for individuals. It's like I found a balance that I'm hoping I can continue to grow with, to find that peace. Feeling a little anxious now even saying all of this. Creating these videos, to be honest, is the number one thing that I'm trying to force myself to like start getting stuff out, because most people who know me, say, hey, you're always happy, never really know if anything's going on with you because of XYZ reason here. And there's a good reason to that, because I used to always tell myself that people did not need to know that I'm sad. Like, I don't need anybody to worry about me. I want to care for people, and how can I care for people if I'm focusing on me? And this video series of the Daily Dose and me documenting, you know, talking with my friends and all of these other things started getting me to a point to where I could finally focus on being a better person, because being a better person for me will help me be a better person holistically for those around me, I feel. So,
you can't love others and give love to others fully if you can't do that for yourself.
Very true, very true. And that's best put way to see that. So we're back at work here. There's so much more I know we could say. I definitely value Alex's input on a lot of things, henceforth why I want to have him on many more Daily Doses to converse over. I'll say, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, folks, if there's any more topics about relationships that you guys are interested in going over, if you want to hear more about me, hear more about Alex, always comment below, share with your friends, share on your social media, critique me, let me know if the subject matter is even making sense to you guys, if you like it or if you think it's trash, so we can always try to improve. But besides that, I hope you guys have a great day. It has been another Daily Dose for you. I'll let you later.
Drive slow, homie.